I'm waiting for it to start. Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to your Santera Scopes. I am La Santera, Alicia Anabel Santos. Today is, what is today's date? January 9th, 2021. Maferefun Oyayansa. I'm going to be using the sacred symbol, oracle deck. I'm going to be using the Orisha tarot deck. I'm going to also be pulling an affirmation for each of the signs. So each sign will get 3 cards in this morning's read. And we're starting with Capricorn. We're going to start with Capricorn. And so before I begin, it's important that you all know that when I read for any divine for any of the signs in the zodiac, it's important that you figure out and learn where these specific signs live in your houses. So if you have a place that you can go and get your natal chart, you know, it's sometimes people just listen to, like, I'm a Leo. Like, we're only interested in what are the messages for Leo, but I'm also a Virgo moon. I'm a Leo rising, and I have Gemini placements, and I have, you know, Scorpio placements. And so know that this reading is a collective across the board energy read, 2021 read. And so listen for the messages that really resonate and apply to you, and discard the rest, right? Take what really serves you. And the other thing is, it's important to integrate, right? To integrate what it is. Good grand rising to my fam here in the clubhouse. I see Tiffany. I see Dr. Bri up in here. I love you all, and all of you who I don't know and love. Grand rising. Grand rising, everyone. And so. Capricorn. Happy birthday to my Capricorns. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. So, yes, very special Capricorns. Capricorn has a lot of work to do this year. Before we even begin, I feel that energy. But let's get into this prayer, right? Moyugba, Olofi, Moyugba, Olorun, Moyugba, Olodumare. La bendición de mis guías y protectores, la bendición, la bendición, padrinos, madrinas, la bendición física, la bendición, la bendición, santeros mayores y menores. Maferefun, Eggun, let's name our dead, name your dead. La bendición de mi hermano Fabio, Antonio Santos. Iba lleva yetonu, la bendición de mi padrino Adriano, iba lleva yetonu, ibaye, 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 a toda esa ciencia que me acompaña, ibaye, ibaye en torno. Maferefun eshu laroye, Maferefun eshu laroye. We are asking you to open paths. It is 2021, and we are asking for our messages, Elegua. What is it that you want us to know? Maferefun eshularoye, Maferefun ochosi, Maferefun obatala, Maferefun madre, oyayansa. Aquí está tu hija, pidiéndote la bendición y dándote la gracia por todo que tú me das. Maferefun Oshun, Maferefun Yemaya, Maferefun Chango, Maferefun Osum, Maferefun Orula, Maferefun Olokum, Maferefun Baba. Aquí está tu hija. La bendición Oggun. Oggun, we ask for where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. Oggun, you know I'm playing Oggun. May the messages Be swift, because we are ready. Maferefun, Oggun. Santo Cristo de Olofi por los siglos de los siglos. Amen. Let me keep shuffling that for a moment. Because I feel that in my spirit. Okay. So family, this read is 2021. These are our messages for the entire year, right? And so these are notes that I want you to keep posted on your mirrors in your house as affirmations that you write for yourself, reminders. Keep them visible, reflect on them once a month. You're checking in whenever you're doing your new moon rituals or any moon rituals or just any self-care rituals. I want you to be reflecting on it. Add the messages as part of your vision board, your business goals, whatever it is, right? Ooh, Capricorn, flying off the deck. Okay. For someone who has been up since 3 in the morning, I'm feeling quite froggy this morning. All right. Capricornio. Let's warm up our bodies. Yes. Let's bring this tiger eye crystal close. Front and center. Pow. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's breathe, everyone. Let's take a collective breath. I'm asking our spirit guides. I'm asking Orisha. I'm asking Olofi. I'm asking the creator of the universe to give us messages and guidance, to bring us what it is that we need, the messages that we need to hear. So, Capricorn, you're opening up with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, this is about your potential. Your word this year, your connect. How are you going to live up to your potential, to your greatest potential? How will you move this year? How will you serve this year? What will you create this year? How will you honor your gifts? What are your gifts? What are your talents? What would people say about you? Capricorn, this year is all about you creating a new home. And in the physical sense, an actual move into a new place or a new home inside yourself. You're creating a sacred space inside of yourself. You're connecting more intimately. Your romantic life is growing. This is a beautiful message for you this year. You are focusing on the home. You are focusing on self-love. You are focusing on growth. You are driven. You are not doing a million things at the same time, but you are staying here. What is it that serves the one goal? What is the one goal, right? Let's move toward that. Capricorn, your oracle card is focused. The symbol is a crossbow, Maferefun Chosi. This is going to be an important year for you in terms of contracts, legal things. Read the fine print. Don't just jump in all willy-nilly, Capricorn. That's not what we're doing. Focus. Eye on the prize. What is your focus? Focus. I don't know how many times I got to repeat that to you, Capricorn. I think you need to hear that a few more times. Focus. Focus is your friend. We're getting clear. Ochosi is the hunter, is the Orisha who is the hunter. and he moves with a bow and arrow. And when he has his bow and arrow, he never misses his mark. And so if you are focused and you are clear and you are centered and you know, and you're moving in one direction, you cannot miss your mark. But if you are all over the fucking place, you know what the results of that are. So please, let's focus. And I pull an affirmation card for you. Maferefun, Eggun. My heart is open. My heart is whole. This affirmation deck is Healthy Vibes by Carrie Adela, and I'll post them in. I'll post the names of the decks in my YouTube video when it posts. So Capricorn, that is your message. Open heart. How will you move this year with an open heart, right? How will you put your heart into everything that you do, everything that you create? How will you move with more love, right? And if you are in a situation right now that is not loving, how will you remove yourself from that situation? You have things to do. Aquarius. Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, this is a huge season for you, Aquarius. Huge. Huge. We are in the age of Aquarius, and anyone who knows me and anyone who has been following me, yo, can I just share something really funny? I prepared my tea, right? The hot water, and there is no tea bag in my tea. So y'all gonna have to wait a moment. I'll be right back. See, when a bitch wakes up at 3 a.m, focus. The word is focus. Damn. Play myself. That shit was hilarious. I'm like, I'm stirring the bag and I'm like, where's the tea bag? That shit was hilarious. Don't judge me. We're only human. That shit was hilarious. Aquarius. So anyone who knows me knows that Aquarius is one of my favorite signs. It's the sign of my mother. It's also the sign of many people that I love. And so this season of Aquarius is massive and so important for us in terms of our growth and expansion and the things that we are born to create and the things that we are meant to step into. And so may we move this year, despite the fear, in spite of it, may we move anyway, right? So Aquarius, your card is the 6 of Cups. Word. I am with it. Maferefun chango. Aquarius, right from jump, Eggun wants you to begin fucking with Saint Barbara. It is time for you to really connect and call on Santa Barbara to help you with all the matters of your life, whether it's love, your relationships, money, your home, wanting harmony, the job. If you're struggling right now at work, I want you to begin, I want you to create an altar. Spirit wants you to create an altar, a bóveda of some sort. And Santa Barbara should be front and center for you. A lot of red and white. Wear a lot of red and white this year. You know, call on Santa Barbara to help you with anything that you're battling, with anything that has you afraid. Because the number 6 is all about growth, is all about expansion. You have, you move with an innocence, Aquarius. You are, You're stuck in the past. There's something you can't let go of. You keep holding on to an old version of yourself that no longer serves you. And we are in the age of Aquarius. And if you do not allow for that old to die, if you don't allow for that transition to happen in you, you're going to be devastated. This is going to be a hard year for you. The six of cups is demanding that you step into this is your fucking era. This is your season, Aquarius. This is you rule. You reign supreme, Aquarius. This is your season to shine, to move in the light, to be yourself unapologetically. And people ain't gonna like it. People don't like Aquarius. Because Aquarius tells it like it is, and Aquarius moves with this air that people get twisted. They're like, they think that they know it all, and they're arrogant, and they're this. They are all of that. They are all of that. Don't fuck with Aquarius. They have earned their right to move with all of the power that they possess. They have earned it. Aquarius has done the work. Aquarius have served. Aquarius is that sign that is all about community. Aquarius are those people. And so let's put respect on Aquarius's name, please. And thank you. Aquarius, I need you to really do some introspection. Oh, Aquarius, I love you so much. I know how you're hurting. I know what makes you sad because, first of all, I'm intimately connected to Aquarius. And so I know the things that you carry, and you move with this mask that you got it all together, and you can hold it down, and there's nothing you can't do, but you are being called to pause. You are being called to reflect. You are being called to worry about you. This year, any of you who have not listened to the letter of the year that's on my YouTube page, it was a conversation that I had with my padrino and my best friend who's a babalao. We had a conversation and reflected on what the messages were for the year. So Aquarius, this is your year. This is your year. This is your season. And you are being called to put yourself first. Not your children, not your spouse, not your partners, not your relationships, not your family obligations, but you, your dream, your vision, your mission. That's it. So much of you is still so innocent. So much about you, Aquarius, is so wrapped up in the old traumas and triggers and things that happen in childhood. Please do that work. Please find your way back to source and to healing, which is why St. Barbara's coming through. Because if you call on Chango, now I'm going to use the Orisha Chango babatallar por ti. Chango babatallar, he's going to go ahead of you and fight all your battles for you. All you have to do is trust and know that it is so. Yesterday I was on a Clubhouse chat, and this beautiful sister was talking about the ways we need to be protecting ourselves. And this is across all signs. This is all of us present, all of you who will go back and listen to this later and re-listen to it. We are being called to protect ourselves spiritually. And I will be I will be sharing some things. I will be creating some things to help you with preparing for that, right? How to protect yourselves. But Aquarius, you need to protect yourself. You're lighting lots of candles this year. You are blocking a lot of energy that people are throwing you this year. People are not going to be happy for you this year, but you're not going to give a fuck because you're going to keep it pushing and you're going to keep moving. Maferefun Chango. The oracle card for you is trust. Maferefun Chango. Moyugba Olofi. Aquarius, you need to trust. Work on it. Work on your faith. I know that it is not easy. It is not easy. However, you have the entire year and your entire life to dedicate yourself to learning how to trust again. to learning how to love again, to learning how to live again. And your affirmation is, the more I care and love myself, the more I care and love myself, the more love I experience from others. Okay? You first. That was beautiful for you, Aquarius. I love you very much. Pisces. Let's sip some tea, family. Let's breathe. Orisha oko. Maferefun orisha oko. We're going to sip some tea, family. Let's sip some tea. Now that we actually have a tea bag in this hot water. Orisha oko. Maferefun orisha oko. Orisha oko in the tarot deck is the Sun card, and I'm going to come back to that. And I just want to give you a little background of who Orisha oko is. Hunter. So I'm feeling that energy of the hunt deeply this morning, especially with the message we received in Capricorn about focusing and ochosi. Orisha oko lives closely in the in la selva, in the woods, with Elegua, Ochosi, Oggun. Orisha oko was a farmer, a hunter, and is someone who heals, is a healer, became a healer, right? Turned into a healer. He's a judge, fights for justice, resolves disputes. Pisces, you have a lot of battles this year. Pisces, you have a lot of battles this year, a lot of fights. There are a lot of things you are going to be fighting against and fighting for this year, and this year you need to be protected. This is the year that you need a lot of faith, that you need a lot of strength. There's a lot of offerings that you're going to need to make this year. There's a lot of sacrifice that you're going to need to make this year. There's a lot of giving back to the earth that you're going to need to do this year. There's a lot of getting grounded that you're going to need to do this year. Pisces, this year is going to be a year for you. And it's like the residue of 2020, by the way. You're carrying it in. You carried in that energy. So the shit that you're dealing with, loose. The shit that you were dealing with in 2020, you are absolutely going to be dealing with in 2021, because there are some things that you have to come correct for. There's just things, there are things that you are paying karmic debt, Pisces. You are paying karmic debt. And so this is going to be a year of tremendous humility for you, Pisces, because you believe you know it all. You got this, Pisces. You got this. Ooh, listen, I'm cold. Espérate. Let me put on a sweatshirt. I am ice ice cold right now. Whew. Pisces. But it's okay. Because the truth is you needed these things to happen to ground you, to bring you back to earth, to take you down a notch, to help you to release ego a little bit, to surrender ego. Woo! It's cold. Woo! But it's all right. You needed those messages, right? To ground you, to bring you back front and center, right? Because the truth is what you need is strength. You have the Sun card. You have the Sun card. And the sun card is a beautiful message, right? There's going to be some dark days, but the sun always shines for you, Pisces. And so allow yourself to get knocked down and then get the fuck back up. Period. Because this is a time you are taking inventory. You are looking at your whole life, every decision you've ever made, Pisces. You are looking at like the things that you thought you didn't need to work on or look at, you are being forced to look at and reflect on. Like you believe that you have it, that you don't need assistance, that you don't need to call on spirit, that you don't need to have a relationship with God. Whatever that means to you, family, whatever that means to you, you cannot hide behind your mask anymore. That mask of I'm going to be all joy and all fun for everyone. You are being forced to see some things. And if you don't make some shifts and you don't have some consistency in your life, the debt you are going to pay is going to be sad. So, not trying to scare you, I'm trying to get you to fucking move. Because the sun always shines, yo. The sun always shines. Your oracle card is the relief. There will be some relief. There will be some relief only when you trust, only when you focus. Like, pay attention to the signs all around you. Pay attention to the signs that live in your natal chart. There are specific messages that are being sent to you, Pisces, that you are being called to look at, that you cannot run from anymore, that you cannot rationalize, pontificate, and think of logically because they don't have an answer. Like you're so methodical and everything has a reason. Some shit doesn't have a reason. Some things are happening to you because you have not been wanting to see it. And so spirit is like, oh, okay. Let me show you. Let me show you how I work. And so I love you, Pisces. You're going to be all right. You have work to do. But the sun got you, all right? The sun does have you. Mm. Mm-hmm. Pisces, I want you to remember that at the end of this darkness, you will be free. You will return to your joy. You need a lot of strength this year, a lot of vitality. You've got to eat better. You got to eat better. Stay open. Don't get closed. Your card, your affirmation is, I am exactly where I need to be on this journey. I trust the path that I am on. Just trust. Just trust. Mm. Ooh, Aries. Ready, Aries? Aries, your cards are the Four of Cups. Stability. You're going to be mindful this year with your mental health, right? You're going to be mindful that you're not falling into depression. You're going to be mindful of not being stagnant and paralyzed, Aries. Aries, listen to what the messages were for Pisces, because those messages are also for you. Because Aries, you tend to also believe that, you've got this and you don't need anyone's assistance. You can do this all on your own. There's no one that can give you what you can give you. When Spirit and Eggun and the ancestors and the dead are saying, but we've been working on overtime to help you to get those things. And so pay attention to your thoughts this year, how you treat yourself. If you are consumed with regret and doubt, and you are saying no to opportunities, there's a lot of missed opportunities in this Four of Cups. There's a lot of focusing on the negative in the Four of Cups. Let's be mindful. Let's be mindful. Aries, who hurt you? Who hurt you? And why are you still holding on to it? And why do you refuse to acknowledge it and work on it? Do not allow this year to be a year you're filled with regret. Do not allow this to be a year that you don't do anything, that you stay in that negative state. You've been holding on to those emotions for years. Are you ready for a shift? Aries, are you ready to heal it? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to connect with your passion? Are you ready to create new opportunities to attract the abundance that you deserve? The relationship that you deserve? Do you know how loved you are? Do you know how held you are? Do you know how brilliant you are? Because if you knew those things, you wouldn't believe all of the negative things. What's going on with you is very connected to this past life message from the Oracle deck. Like something that you have not made amends or you haven't paid for. There's something you haven't given back. There's something you haven't done. There's something that you were supposed to give someone who left this earth that you have not made good on. There is a promise that you, Maferefun Eggun, there is something that you have not, your foundation is real rocky right now. Who do you owe to? And what are you ready to give? How can you move to a place of being fulfilled? Right? That's the question. How can I wake up today and call forth a fulfilling experience? What do you love? What brings you joy? What makes you happy? Do that. Who do you follow on Instagram or Twitter that you're like that you feel like they inspire you and you admire them and you wish that you had the courage and the audacity to do that? Do that. That's the thing. Because your affirmation is, I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. When you know you are worthy, son, ain't no stopping you. Ain't no stopping you, my love. Maferefun, Eggun, those are your messages, beautiful. It's not easy. It's not gravy. But Spirit got you. Trust that. Trust that. Taurus. The Page of Wands. Ooh. The energy of these cards. Ooh, so green. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is exciting. This is exciting, Taurus. You know what I love about wands, especially in this Orisha deck? I love that the wands are actually palmeras. Palmeras are herbs, right? Like those of you who know what a limpieza is con hierba, when you're being cleansed in a bowl with like branches of like, you know, of specific herbs and plants, and you're, it's almost like they're beating the stagnant energy and the toxicity and the whatever it is that has you blocked, whatever it is, we're removing the curses, we're removing the, you know. And so I love that. I love the wands a lot, very much, because the wands are about clearing the way, clearing the path, cleaning the way. And so, yeah, for you, Taurus, your message is the Page of Wands. And this brings beautiful news for you. There is a lot coming to you this year, a lot of networking opportunities. You are being flooded by ideas this year. There's a lot of planning. You are planning, Taurus, this year. You are actually right now, January, getting very clear about what it is that you got a game plan, what it is that you're here to do, what you want to create, and you're ready to execute. This year you need audacity, confidence, to use your mind, to be fearless. You are absolutely doing what you love right now. Aché Modupue. Aché Modupue. This year, you are making discoveries. You are being called to be enthusiastic, excited. I love the word enthusiasm because it has taken a new meaning for me personally after an interview I heard or watched on YouTube. It was a Paulo Coelho. He's one of my favorite writers, the author of The Alchemist. And he was sitting at his desk in Brazil, his beautiful office. And he was talking about craft, about writing. And he said that every day he comes to the page with enthusiasm. And just that word, he was like, I come to the page excited to play. And it just made me feel like a kid. It warmed my spirit so much to hear him speak about writing and his craft in that way. And so may you, Taurus, find that enthusiasm in the things that you are born to create, because your oracle card is magic, the symbol of magic. You are magic. You have magic. What you are creating is magic this year. And so you have so much to be excited about and for. So focus. Your affirmation card is a reminder to live, to just live, to be present, to don't be so immersed in the plan and the execution and the planning of it and the work that you forget to live. That's that on that. That's that on that. And we're going to be moving to Gemini. The Wands. The Knight of Wands. Gemini. Now, y'all know I really love Gemini. My daughter, Courty Court, is a Gemini. My Geminis are a lot, man. Y'all are a lot. In the best ways. In the best ways. The nights are about moving. Movement, 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 movement. Gemini. Gemini, you funny. You are funny because you would have us to believe that you're moving, that you're moving. And in many ways you are. But are you really? Are you moving with the intensity that you know you are being called to do? Are you moving with the intentionality that you know you're being called to? Gemini, are you moving with that fearlessness? Are you sitting in bed paralyzed by fear? Gemini, do you know that you are a revolutionary? Gemini, you're interesting because you are real quick to use a lot of your energy, and by energy, I mean your mouth, to fight a lot of fights. Like there are things that you could, you're real quick with the Twitter fingers. Like you can exert energy. You can spend 3 hours on Twitter going off on somebody, going in, checking someone because you got all the receipts. Gemini has all the receipts of all the signs. Don't fuck with Gemini. You ain't gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're not. Even when they're wrong, they tend to be right. Gemini, that's it. There's no more excuses. Whatever you needed to get through and go through and move through and acknowledge and understand in 2020, you have learned the lesson. You have felt the pain, and now you are being called to move with all of the power and all of the strength that you possess. Because your oracle card is power, actually. Power. Power. You are not powerless. This is your year of tremendous risk. You are just going for it. You're just going for shit. Like there's something that you are interested in. You're just going for it. You're writing. You are going for jobs that you have been afraid to apply for because you are moving with audacity this year. You need to be assured, self-assured. You need to know, Gemini, that you are ready. You need to fucking finish what you start. Don't leave shit half done. That's 2021. You cannot, because you are getting half-ass results because of that. Actually, you're getting no results because of that. This is a good year for you, Gemini. You need a lot of energy. You need balance. You need to eat well, you need to rest, you need to exercise, you need to execute, and then go back and do it in that cycle. Balance. You can't just be all, I'm working, I'm moving, I'm pushing forward. No, you're balancing, you're having fun, you're having great sex, you're allowing yourself to fall in love with yourself, to fall in love with others. Leap. The net is there. I love that you are really connecting to your spirituality this year. I love that for you. This year, you're getting spiritually strong, stronger than you've ever been. Aché Modupue. Aché Modupue. Power. That's your message. That's your message. You possess so much power. I don't have to tell you. Spirit doesn't have to tell you. They've been telling you. They've been showing you what you're made of. And now you are being called to integrate all of the tools, all of the gifts, all of the skills that you have. Let's fucking go. Okay? And your affirmation is, I don't need to change right now. I don't need to feel better right away. I am learning to accept and allow my feelings to just be. Words have never been more true. Don't try to get a Gemini to do anything that they are not ready, or willing to do. Wow. On to the next sign. Let me find out, Cancer, that Oggun has showed up for you. Woo! Oh, shit. If I was drinking this early in the morning, I would be taking a shot. Maferefun Oggun, my father. Uh-huh. Whoa. It's early. Whoa, Cancer. Cancer, you needed Oggun this year. Let's get comfortable, family. Maferefun Oggun is the god of work, of hard work, the god of iron, the god of industry, the god of creation. Hello. He is everything and everywhere. He is the building you live in. He's the train. He's the airplane. He's the car. He's the metals and irons that doctors use to operate. Every fucking field is Oggun. Oggun is everywhere, everywhere at all times. I am crowned Hija de Oggun. And so, Cancer, you know that this message is not going to be an easy one for you, because you have been playing small for such a long time, and you've been getting the same messages over and over and over and over again. And this is the year Oggun is not playing with you. Oggun is saying, listen, if you don't have the life that you want, it's because you don't really want it. If you don't have the life that you want, it's because you don't really want it. It's because you don't really want to put in the work to do it. And I'm not going to be easy on you. Oggun is not going to be easy on you. Spirit is not going to be easy on you today. This is the year to fucking get up, to stop crying about it, to stop making excuses, to stop blaming other people. Maferefun Eggun, Maferefun Oggun. Oggun arere. Oggun arere. Nope. We're not having it, Cancer. Get up, start moving, stop worrying about what people are doing on your right and on your left. Stop worrying about who's creating these things that you wish that you were creating, and do it. Because Oggun works 365 days out of the fucking year, and he does not rest. He does not tire. He does not cry. He fucking works. And it was Oshun. It was Oshun who had to go into the forest and lure Oggun out with miel, con honey. Bang. Stop punishing yourself. Stop torturing yourself. Come. You've worked so hard. Come rest. You don't get to rest, Cancer. You don't get to rest. You've been resting, actually. You've been resting. And I know you work hard, Cancer. So let me take it back. I know you work hard. I know you do things. That's not what we're saying here. And by we, I mean Eggun, Orisha, me. You have been working. But have you really been working? Have you really been working your spirituality? Have you been really working your faith? Have you really trusted that the universe provides at all times? And family, that's just a reading, me seeing him. Let's breathe. Family, breathe with me. I love you, Cancer. I love you, Cancer. And I'm not easy on my Cancers. I'm not. My baby sister's a Cancer. There a lot of people I love are Cancers. Nope. You don't get a pass. This year you move. And Oggun is reigning for you? Nah, man. And I'm Hija de Oggun, so I expect you to step the fuck up. I expect you, Alicia, la Santera. Step up. Let's go. Step into your greatness. Step into your power. Come on. I don't want to hear it. Nope. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This Oggun card is also, I'm getting a headache. Woo! That was a whole lot, Oggun. Feeling the spirit. Feeling the spirit. Oggun is the temperance card. So with all of that, all of the Oggun energy, right? Let's clear the path. Let's clear the energy in the space, right? Let's clear it. Let's breathe. There was that message, and now there's temperance, Cancer, balance. This is going to be an important year for you to find your peace. This is an important year for you to be patient. You are not patient, Cancer. You are mad impatient, actually. Patience. You're being called to be a little bit more patient. Keep doing the work, keep moving, and trust. You are being called to connect to an inner calm, not because you're being silenced by the world, because it is what is going to help you to be clear and achieve the thing that you want. You would benefit from having a harmonious home this year. You cannot be around things that make you volatile and explosive, Cancer. You need a home that feels balanced, that feels like everyone is contributing. You know what that means. And your oracle card is psychic. Trust your intuition. Trust that you have gifts. Trust the ways you're being guided. Trust, trust, trust. Here's your affirmation. I hold the power to reinvent myself and recreate my own life. You're not waiting for nobody to give you anything. You're creating the life that you deserve, desire, and all of that. Come through. Leo. I am a Leo. I'm a Leo, Virgo, Leo. Oh. Let's breathe, family. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yes. Oof. How y'all all feeling? I can't wait to connect with you in the clubhouse. I can't wait to hear what things resonate. So be taking notes, because there will be a test. I'm kidding. There'll be no test. Just a love fest. Leo, Maferefun wa. Maferefun wa. Let me give you a little background on Yewa. Yewa and Oba are orishas that have been coming up for me a lot. Daughter of Ododua. Yewa is syncretized as St. Clair. That's interesting. I have always loved Santa Clara. Santa Clara, if you ever go to a botanica and you want to like buy a scent to like do a cleansing in your house, I buy Santa Clara every time I go to a botanica. It's my number one favorite spiritual bath. And I mop the house with it. I bless the house with it. Of course, mixed with other things that I create, right? Other blessings. But St. Clair that's wild. I just saw that online. Beautiful. Download. Oh, is it gonna let me download it? There's a thesis written on Olodumare. Why don't they make it easy for me to see this? Yewa, Oba, and Oya are all very connected to death and transitions, right? Oya Yansa, my mother, is the guardian of the cemetery, right? She's the goddess of the wind, of change, of cycles. And then we have Oba, who also lives in the cemetery with Oya, and Yewa also lives in the cemetery. This is what it says in occultworld.com. Yewa is a shadowy, mysterious, reclusive Orisha. Yewa resides in the graveyard where she works in close partnership with her sister Oya, the cemetery queen. Yewa is queen of cadavers, which she guards from time of death through funeral rites and burial. When she delivers them over to Oya, Oya may allow time for Yewa to consume corpses or otherwise preside over the reduction to skeletons, at which time Oya takes over. Dope. I need to study Yewa more because I feel a very strong connection to her and Oba, especially lately. But I digress. And so Yewa is a severe Orisha. In Africa, her devotees were obliged to be celibate. She was attended by eunuchs under the supervision of Logunede. Although her Western Hemisphere restrictions may be somewhat looser, she still loathes promiscuity and any kind of sexual banter or humor. She doesn't like explicit discussion of sex and doesn't like innuendo either. That's interesting. That's really interesting. She's syncretized. It also here says she's syncretized to the Black Madonna of Montserrat. Also interesting. What I do know about Yewa is that she wasn't able to bear children. How does that apply to this card? It's interesting because the message here is that this is the star. Leo, this year is going to be a year where whatever had you feeling hopeless, whatever had you feeling like things just weren't in the cards for you, like the stars literally were not aligned, you felt very much in misalignment. Yewa is here to tell you that you are getting ready to give birth. Leo, has not been easy. You've had a lot of dark days. You've had even a dark fucking decade. But Yewa is blessing you as a representation of the star. And so this year you are looking for inspiration everywhere. You are creating like crazy. You are being called to be calm, really calm, Leo, because you are explosive. You are explosive. This is not the year, Leo. You are turning all of that fire inward, not to burn yourself, but to create. You are turning it into passion. You are in a time of renewal. You are connecting to your spirituality. You are healing this year. Aché, Modupue, because you've needed that. You need that message. You have survived the storm. So let's look for the star. Let's give thanks to the stars. You are not going to be the same after this. You are in a death. Maferefun. You are that cadaver in the grave, Leo. You are beneath the dirt. You have turned to a skeleton. And now you are going to rise. You are going to rise from the grave. And be who? Who will you be? Are you going to come back the same person you were months and years ago? Or are you going to come back ready for battle, ready to change your life, ready to call forth the things that you deserve? You're ready. You're ready to let go of the clutter, the baggage. You are not taking it with you. Wherever you're going, whatever new things you are going, you are not taking it with you. Mm-mm. Mm. This is an amazing year for you in terms of healing. You've been doing the work and you are going to continue to do the work. And you are going to continue to be that sign that leads the way because you are a leader. In terms of like the entire zodiac, Leo, you are the fucking leader. They don't like it, but it is what it is. So please continue to grow, continue to heal, because you are growing. You are going to grow exponentially this year. It's going to happen fast because the stars are aligning. They're like, okay, boom, 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 boom. And so you need to get your shit together. You need to organize your life. You need to shed some shit. You need to get rid of some people. You need to get rid of some things. And not tomorrow, today. Not tomorrow. Your oracle card is veiled. The veil. It's a woman with a mask on. There's so much being revealed to you. Why are you hiding? Leo, why are you hiding? Why? No, that's not what we're doing. I reject that card, actually. I reject that message as a Leo. From one Leo to another, I reject a veiled card, because we are being called to, with our entire fucking lion tribe, to be out there in full effect, roaring, growling, and going for it. I reject that, because what we're going for, the life we want to lead, that abundance, that ascension, that alignment, that prosperity, that wealth is our birthright. And that is our affirmation. Joy is our birthright. Love is our birthright. Abundance is our birthright. And so, yeah, I'm done with you, Leo, because I know that from one Leo to another Leo, I'm not playing small this year. Sorry. I'm rising from that grave like fucking fire that I am. Period. And that's that on that. All right. Virgo. Maferefun yayansa. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 9 is fruition. Oya Yansa, that's her number, right? Is transition. Fruition and transition, right? I know, Virgo, that you are not holding on to anything that doesn't serve you. You did some cleaning house at the end of last year. It's not even funny, Virgo. Yo, we should all have a Virgo in our life, and we should all follow a Virgo, and we should all listen to a Virgo. I'm sorry, not sorry. That's my Virgo moon. Yes. Because Virgo, y'all have done the work. Y'all have done the work, and it has not been easy. You make it look easy. Like, people look at you, they hate a Virgo. They're like, that mother, they hate a Virgo. But you've been doing the work, Virgo. You've been doing the work. You have been committed. You have been dedicated. You have been meticulous. You have. And so what is the Nine of Cups bringing you? All your dreams coming true. Period. Happiness, abundance, because you've been doing the work. This is a triumphant year for you. Like everything that you touch is turning to gold. That's it. Maferefun Eggun, Maferefun Oshun, Maferefun Oyayansa, because Oyayansa has cleared the way. So give thanks. Whenever you see a wind, a breeze, whenever you see like those real forceful winds and breezes, open all your windows in the house and let Oya's winds come in and cleanse your space, clean your house, and give thanks. Whenever you're out in the street and you feel like, oh my God, that wind can knock me out, let that fucking wind knock you out, because that's Oya flowing through your hair saying, I'm removing anything toxic from your life. I'm not letting anything negative touch you, and anything that threatens to touch you, let me handle it. You don't got to worry about it. I got you, because success is yours. You have lots to celebrate, Virgo. Woo! I'm just rubbing shoulders with my Virgos. Like, I want a little bit of that. I want a little bit of that. Your oracle card is the shadow. There's two things I want to say about this message. The first is, Aché Modupue, many of you have been doing shadow work. That's why the Nine of Cups is blessing you, because you are not afraid of your shadow. You love yourself with all your ugly, because that Virgo is not perfect. Let's not get it twisted. Virgo could be fucked up too. Virgo could be nothing nice too. But the thing here is that many of you Virgos have been doing this shadow work for a long time. And so you are reaping the benefits of that hard work. And the Virgos who have not, you are being called to connect to your shadow, to embrace your shadow, to learn about your shadow. And so let's go. And those of you who are taking my shadow workshop, the dark room, Aché, those of you who aren't, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to join. Find out about it. Here's your affirmation, Virgo. Ready? I'm gentle with myself during the moments I need it the most. I am doing what I can the best way I know how, and that is more than enough. Word. Word, Virgo. Yes. Woo. Libra. Maferefun Maya. Maferefun Olorun. It's the Seven of Swords. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maferefun Olorun. Mm-hmm. Oof. Maferefun Eggun. Libra, you are going to be tested this year. This is going to be a year of lots of tests. There's going to be a year of disappointment. There's going to be some disappointments. There's going to be some betrayals. See, these are the warnings, fam, right? This is not meant to scare you. It's meant to call your attention to the possibility and potential for, and how will you be prepared for it. So, for example, here we are receiving messages about tremendous betrayal, lies. So how will you face, Libra, how will you, in the face of betrayal, in the face of knowing that there's someone in your life who really isn't for you, who really doesn't want the best for you, who really hasn't been writing for you, who really hasn't been rocking for you, who really hasn't loved you, who's actually been lying on you, how will you deal with that devastating betrayal? Will you allow it to crumble you, to devastate you, or will you take it and pray on it and be like, you know what? Thank you, Elegua. Thank you, Oyayansa. Thank you, San Miguel. Thank you, whatever it is, whoever you believe your guardian angels are, or your spiritual practices are protecting you and guiding you and walking with you. Thank you for taking this person out of my life Do you see it as a blessing, or is everything a curse? If you are someone who believes that everything is a curse and everything is against me, then you will manifest that. It's going to come because you called it forth, and that's the energy you're moving with. But if you are someone that's saying, you know what? That's fucked up. This person is this disappointment. This is a letdown. I never saw this coming. I never expected it from this person. But thank you, Creator, for showing me who this person really is. What did Maya say, or Toni Morrison? When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Thank you for showing me who they are, and now I can believe you and keep it pushing. It's a matter of perspective, right? Because while I'm saying that you are going to be while I'm saying you're going to be deceived, that there are people out there who you are not going to be able to trust, people who are masquerading as your friends. How will you stand in the face of that? Breathe, Libra, because you already know who they are. You've already been feeling icky about this person. And this could be mentors. This can be religious leaders. This could be anyone with great influence on your life, someone that you really respected and loved and admired. You're going to be cleaning house this year. This is going to be an important, it's wonderful that you're getting this message today, as opposed to 6 months from now, and then dealing with this shit and allow it to manifest as some kind of poison in your body or some kind of illness. Because now you're going to be mindful about who could be someone that's manipulative and can't be trusted. You're going to be ahead. You've already been warned. You've already been prepared. And so when they show up, you're going to be like, damn, that fucking bitch, that Alicia, that bruja, not me, Eggun, that's all spirit. That's all spirit. Because you can't be conned. You can only be conned if you allow yourself to be played. And you are no sucker, Libra. You are no sucker. Fire is your oracle card. See, we can't worry about you cannot worry about the people who are out there betraying you or hurting you and putting energy on the curses and who is putting brujeria on me or mal de ojo. We are not putting our energy on that, Libra, because you have too much to create. Because the fire message is about not burning yourself, but fucking putting it into all your passions, all your projects, in all your dreams, investing in all of the people who are of value to you. You're clearing your karma. You are lighting a lot of candles. You also are going to be wearing a lot of red this year, a lot of red and white. You are also getting some representation of St. Barbara because you need Chango in your life. You are also going to see Yemaya. You're going to the ocean and you're bringing her an offering. Anytime you feel like you need a little extra, you're going to go and commune with Yemaya. You're going to bring it to her feet. And your affirmation is, I have the power to heal myself. The more I choose to heal, the more I move into alignment. Let's go. Whew. We got Scorpio and Sag left, right? Let us stretch. Let us stretch. Let us stretch. Oh my goodness. I see y'all in the clubhouse still rocking with me, sending you mad love. We getting there. We getting there. And then I'm gonna, if you all, I'm gonna be. You can raise your hand if you want to come into the onto the stage and share what resonated with you. All right. Just give me a minute so I can catch my breath because Scorpio and Sag about to take me out. All right. Scorpio. Maferefun Oshun. Oh, shit. All right. All right. Yes. Yes, Scorpio. Maferefun Oshun. The 5 of Cups. We have a lot of cups. The 5 is about adversity. And loss and regret and bereavement. Let's breathe, Scorpio. Who's Scorpio? You are angry. Scorpio, you are angry. You are angry. Oh. Here's the thing, Scorpio. You are carrying some shit. You are carrying the residue of last year. You are carrying old hurts, old pains, old disappointments. This year, some of you will be getting divorced. Some of you are incredibly sad right now. Some of you are super disappointed that what you thought you had with someone, it wasn't real at all. It was all in your head. It is a change that is being forced upon you. You didn't choose it, but it is a change that is necessary. This year, you're going to have a lot of moments of solitude, of loneliness. You're going to cry a lot this year. Breathe, Scorpio. Breathe. Because, ¿cómo te digo? Scorpio, ¿cómo te digo? How do I say this? This loss is the greatest blessing that could have ever happened to you. That sounds crazy and fucked up, right? It's like, how could losing my mother be the greatest blessing? Or losing my brother be a blessing? Or losing this lover, or losing this opportunity, or losing my home, or losing whatever. What if it is the greatest blessing in disguise? What if that loss is meant to teach you something about you, about what you're meant to do, about what you're meant to focus on, about where you're supposed to go, family? What if? What if? What if? What seems unstable is for you to call your attention to how you should be focusing on getting that stability. If you are in a relationship that feels uncertain, insecure, not equal, perhaps you're being called to find the thing that is, that matches, that matches who you are. When are you going to release the fucking baggage? You are carrying maletas of sadness and tears and woof. Maferefun Eggun, whoa, slow the fuck down. And I feel you. You are fucking carrying your pain, your mother's pain, your grandmother's pain, like everybody's fucking pain. Drop the suitcases, bro. And by bro, I mean everyone, non-gender, women, everybody. Drop the fucking maletas, bro. Drop them. You can't carry them. You can't carry all that shit. You cannot carry all that shit into this year. Not if you want to have the victory that's awaiting you, Scorpio. Do you see that there is beauty on the other side of this loss? Can you see it? If you can't see it, find it. Find it through your practice. Find it through your faith. Find it through your community. Find it through your soul family. Wherever, Scorpio, you need to find it. You need a swift change, because here is your symbol for 2021. It is the 4 arrows, safe travel, bon voyage, you're on a new journey. These motherfuckers can't come with you. It's a wrap. Goodbye. No more crying. It's done. We can't get them back. And listen, and for some of those relationships, we don't want them back. You don't want them back. Stop trying to hold on to something that was no good anyway. That wasn't good for you anyway. That wasn't meant for you anyway. Safe travels. Bon voyage. Adios. Au revoir. Ciao pecao. Deuces. Later. Peace. I'm out. Cambio y fuera. Caso cerrado. Like, I don't know what fucking way I need to tell you, but it's a wrap. It's the end. And we're moving on, because a new beginning is waiting for you. So feel all of it. This is coming, or you are living it. But how are we going to shift it, mama? Papa loves. Oof. Here's your affirmation. All victories are worth celebrating, even the small ones. Come on. Maferefun Oshun. Cry me a river. Go and bring your tears to Oshun. Go and bring your sunflowers to Oshun. Go to the river and bring your woes to Oshun, and let's be done with it, okay? I love you. I love you. Sagittarius. Damn. That's how we feeling. Now, ¿es verdad o no es verdad? Maferefun Chango. Yo, and it's the fucking lightning bolt. It is, or is it not? Is it or is it not? Spirit present. Maferefun Chango. Let us breathe, family, yo. Let us breathe. Ooh, Chango. Chango's been here the whole fucking time, yo. The whole time, Chango is saying Barbara, saying Barbara, saying Barbara, saying Barbara, saying. I don't know how many fucking times I said it today. And Chango is like, what's really good? Please keep raising your hand in the clubhouse so that I can pull you up, and I will pull you up, okay? Just raise your hand, and I'll bring you onto the stage in a minute after I'm done with Sag. I have been chanting and calling for Maferefun Chango. Chango. Oh, Chango, I love you so much. What folks don't know is that if I wasn't daughter of Oggun, I was going to be daughter of Chango. And I love Chango, and Chango loves me deeply. And so it felt right. Why am I wearing red and white today? Yo, why did I go in the closet and I picked my red and white t-shirt today, and I got on my red and white lasantera hoodie today? Because Chango is like, come on, yo. I know Oggun's your father and you love Oggun, but you know I'm the one holding you down too. And so Maferefun Chango, my Sagittarius, follow my fellow fire sign. You battling this year, yo. Chango is saying that you have a lot you are fighting for this year, and you need stamina, and you need endurance, and you also need humility, Sag. You absolutely need to fucking bow down, Sag. Bow all the way down, Get on your fucking knees. Get on your knees right now, Sagittarius. Get on your fucking knees right now. Maferefun Chango, Maferefun Eggun. Because you dead ass believe that everything you have is because you did it. Maferefun Eggun. And no, you did not. No, you did not. You did not. Everything you have, every message, every blessing, every gift, everything that has given you opportunities and money has been Chango, Saint Barbara, Eggun, your spirit guides. You've got nothing on your own. Period. So let's surrender ego. This is a year of surrendering ego. I'm saying Sag, but please know, wherever Sag lives in your house, this message is for you too. Believe that. Believe that. You have a battle. You have a battle. But you will win it because you've been prepared. You've been preparing, right? Spirit just wants you to be humble. Keep it humble. And keep moving. Because you have everything you need. You've been ready. You've been ready for this battle. You've been readying for this battle. And so you're going to need to harness this wisdom, this inner peace, this inner knowing, this faith, this knowing that you are protected, knowing that it's not you fighting all this. There are spirits and entities and things that have been fighting on your behalf your entire life, since you were born, since you were a child, since you were a baby. Chango has been protecting you, Sag. Oof. Yes. Yes. This Chango card in the tarot deck is also the Emperor. This is a year of you getting stable. This is a year where you are being incredibly responsible. You are focusing on structure, discipline, and execution. There's an older person, an older man. This is like a sage, right? You have old wisdom. The Emperor is like an authority. You are an authority. But you could benefit from tapping into your spiritual side. Your spiritual side is completely neglected. You start something, you light your sage, but you don't really do shit other than that. And you think that lighting that cute little sage, that smudge stick, is doing anything. That's one thing. I can light a candle, but if I have no faith behind lighting that candle, then that candle is just nothing. It's nothing. But if I'm sitting there with all my intensity, because I'm fucking intense, I am, and I'm like communicating with this candle and I'm watching how this shit burns, and I'm saying, yo, this candle is responding to the energy I'm putting into it. So you can light a little smudge stick and it not mean shit, or you can light that smudge stick with all the intensity and say, I am fucking cleaning this shit out. Like whatever arrogance, whatever negativity, whatever toxicity I'm moving with, Sag, I'm clearing the space. Like, let's engage with a spiritual practice in very real ways. Now I'm sweating. Maferefun Chango. Saint Barbara, man. Get you a representation of Saint Barbara. Oof. Yes. Maferefun Eggun, I am done with you. No, I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. I want to be done with you, but I'm not done with you. And I mean that in the most loving ways. Here is your oracle, the courage card, the lightning bolt. I love that for you. I love that for you, Sag. Maferefun Chango. Maferefun Chango. You need a lot of courage this year. You need a lot of courage to take these next steps. You are being called to be bold, to seize the moment, to go after your dreams. Use all of the energy of the world. When you see when that lightning hits, when you're in a car and it's a storm and you hear the trueno, all that lightning and thunder, say Maferefun Chango. Give thanks. Thank you, Santa Barbara. Take things as the signs that they are. Move at lightning speed this year, Sag. That is your symbol. And here is your affirmation. I allow myself to be connected to everything while being attached to nothing. And I'm going to leave that there. And family, that is our Santera scope. That is our Santera scope. I'm just looking at the YouTube live. I love you all. I love you all. I'm just looking at the messages. I love Leo and Aquarius relationships. Aché. Family, I am going to Grand Rising. I'm going to disconnect from the YouTube and I'm going to go back into the clubhouse. I love you. Aché, amen, namaste. And so it is. Peace, fam. And to my clubhouse family, go ahead and raise your hand so I can put you in the chat.